On Monday, Boston honored the life of the late broadcast pioneer and activist Sarah Ann Shaw. The wreath-laying ceremony was held at the Embrace Sculpture, a fitting place for a woman who so loved her city. Shaw was the first Black woman reporter to appear on TV in Boston, beginning her career at WBZ4 in 1969. The Roxbury native covered Boston's communities of color with care and uplift, and she remained active in the community after retiring from her career, which spanned 3 decades. City leaders and residents shared their reflections.
In this age of social media where people have an outlet, 40, even 20 years ago, that outlet didn't exist, where people could tell stories, they could tell their truth, where they can have an audience to tell news, big and small. And so Sarah Ann Shaw was that community news teller for all of us. I think she was one of the first voices and people that looked like us, people of color in the city of Boston. Not only did she have a local presence, but her presence was felt nationally.
She took me under her wing, and I know I am one of generations who are where they are today because of the example that she set, but more importantly, the love that she continued to pour into her community long after she had retired from the trailblazing, groundbreaking role on TV. She was still everywhere, documenting events, pulling people together, and making sure that this city, her city, continued to move forward.
She was the kind of person, the kind of community and civic leader that so many of us owe our opportunities, owe our ability to live out our purpose to her legacy, to her work. And, we all will reach the point where we have to cross over. But I hope that in this time, people will really celebrate her life, because it's the kind of life and the kind of legacy that we should all aspire to.
Representation always matters when it comes to how we view ourselves and where we should go and ought to be. And when Sarah Ann Shaw got her job as a reporter and be able to see her on television, and not only talking about the negative things that happen in the community, but also lifting up all of the positive things that were happening. And so there were many people who saw her as someone who really cared about their lives and where it was going. And there are so many people who owe their leadership to her mentorship. And so we're all very grateful for Sarah Ann Shaw.